Hello! Oh, Chef is back on track. Haven't done a recipe in a minute. I felt like I wanted to do one today, and this is going to be something that I'm making actually for breakfast for tomorrow and the rest of the week. I'm going to make a quiche. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some leftover things in which we already have in the refrigerator, and then I'm going to incorporate it into this pie crust, and we're going to make a nice little quiche. So stay tuned and welcome back. All right, first thing first, the main ingredient of the quiche is what? Ta-da! Egg. In my case, I don't know, some people who might not make it the same, they might just use the cream and maybe not as many eggs, but I do use 4 eggs in my quiche. 4 eggs. And then this is just some leftover evaporated milk that we had from the macaroni and cheese the other day. And I'm going to use the half and half, okay? So I'm going to mix those two together. Be right back. Little seasoning salt, onion powder, pepper, and then some Mrs. Dash seasonings. I'm going to mix that in with the egg and the half and half, and the carnation is the milk. Well, carnation evaporated milk, sorry about that. And this is our leftover ham that we have. It's a spiral ham. I'm just gonna cut it up into small pieces, and I sauteed some onions in there. So it's ham and an onion mixture and some olive oil. And I'm gonna put that in the mixture. I just have cutting shears, and I'm just gonna cut the meat up into the mixture. As I jam to my Michael Jackson oldies here on Spotify. Put a couple of those onions in there that's sauteed in. Of course, I'm not going to use all the meat that I have because I have a lot of meat. I'm just going to cut up what I feel like. Just cut it up into small pieces so no one chokes on it. Oh yeah. Put your mouth poked out, sweet as you could be. Little baby spinach for a little bit of greenery. And I'm not going to really chop the spinach up because, you know, it's going to melt down when it bakes in the oven. So I'm just throw a handful in. Okay, so as far as the cheeses, just use whatever cheese you want. This is normally made with the Swiss cheese, but I've learned a long time ago that I don't care what kind of cheese. I just use whatever we have. And this is some leftover cheese from the macaroni and cheese that we had. So instead of letting it go to waste, I'm gonna put it in this quiche. And I do have 2 pie shells, so I can make another quiche later this week. So I'm not gonna throw this cheese away. I'm gonna keep it. But at the end of the week, what I don't use, I am gonna throw. So I'll sprinkle in some cheese. I'm gonna mix that up and pour it into the pie shell in 1 second. Be right back. So this is what it looks like before it bakes. So I'm gonna move some of the spinach around a little bit because right here to me is just too much spinach in one spot. But I'll move it around. So we have cheese, we have 4 eggs, we have half and half, a little bit of carnation evaporated milk. I have a bunch of seasonings that I put in there, and then spinach. Easy peasy. Then I just put it in a pan that's lined with foil just in case. I've never had it bubble over, but it's just so much easier just in case. I don't want to have to be cleaning out the oven, but this is what it looks like before it bakes. I put it in an oven for 375 for about an hour. I'll check on it after about 55 minutes. Good tonight.